Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do a review video on the pilot chapter of the Ajin Demi manga. And this chapter, or file, whatever you want to call it, is going to be mainly about Shinya Nakamura and him finding out he's an Ajin for the first time and how he deals with the situation in general. So yes, right here. The chapter basically starts off with those creatures who cannot die. They are called Ajin. Those creatures are the enemies of humanity. They will not tolerate their existence, basically. That's how they start the freaking chapter here. Yes, we see, and then we see right there, Shinya lost his arm due to his, this little accident he got into, on the road with his motorcycle. He was riding his motorcycle to go to his, friend's place, I think. Yeah, so, he does that, and he falls off his motorcycle due to, an accident. There was nobody around. He just, he I guess he wasn't paying attention, so he fell off his bike. He lost his head was decapitated, and his arm, his right arm was decapitated as well, but since he's an Ajin, which that was the first time I believe he died, so his right arm was regenerating back. You see black swirly things coming around it. And Shinya at this moment in time in the beginning of the chapter, he doesn't know that his head was decapitated off. So because basically the real Shinya is dead. So, yeah, because when you cut off an Ajin's head, they die. That's the end of that Ajin, and then a new Ajin is reborn. Basically, technically you don't die, but well, actually technically yeah. That's how it works. You get your head cut off. That head, the original head, which was you, is now gone. Yeah, you're dead right there, and a new head, a copy, regrows back. Yeah, so that's how that is. Pretty complicated for Ajins, basically, though. Yeah, so that kind of thing happened with Shinya, so and Shinya has to deal with it now. So let's see. Yeah, so Shinya's oh my god, I'm a monster now. He sees his arm right there. I believe Shinya decides to get the arm back. So he tries to get his bag and then put the arm in it, put his arm in it, so no one can find it. And then after that, he notices it. Yeah, then after we see someone right behind him, but then once Shinya looks back like this, he looks back and that figure is gone. Basically, it's gone. It just disappears. So whatever that is, it's not human though. Of course, it's not human. And then after that, we flip back to, I believe, Shinya's apartment room. Yeah, so Shinya lives alone, which most Japanese anime characters seem to do. They live alone. So we see Shinya here. Yeah, so Shinya says, somehow I made it back home. People were giving me weird looks, but as I thought, no one suspected I was an Ajin. Yeah, no kidding. People give you weird looks. They see this kid with bloody, they see torn up clothes. Half of Shinya's sleeve is ripped off. Yeah, it's of course you'd be giving weird looks, but I don't think that's because I thought you were an Ajin or anything. Yeah, alright. So yeah, Shinya's in quite a trouble here, as we see. Yeah, so. And then Shinya looks up. Yeah, so Shinya gets his computer, his laptop, and it looks up Ajin. Just looks up Ajin just so he can know more about what he is. This Shinya's it's not as if there are a lot of Ajin. As long as there isn't any crucial evidence, people won't suspect that I'm one, and I can still continue on living my normal life. So yeah, he's Kei Nagai in that aspect. He doesn't want to be an Ajin. He just wants to be a regular human being. But of course, that's impossible. They can't know. Because of the fact that they're an Ajin, they have IBM, they're immortal, they have this paralyzing scream, they can paralyze everyone in the vicinity, you can't live a normal life if you can do that stuff. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, so Shinya goes onto Wikipedia, search up Ajin. Says right here, I can read it. Ajin is the name of a species. A more detailed classifications that Ajin are unable, blah blah blah. Yeah, unable. Of course, it's gonna say unable to die, stuff like that. So yeah, it says right here, Ajin are a new species discovered in 1990s. It also says these creatures cannot die. Of course, that's the main thing about them. The main aspect about Ajin is that they can't die. And it says right here, there are currently 45 Ajins throughout the world. Most of them are in research. Most of them are being experimented on, of course. But of course, we know there aren't 45 Ajins. We know there are more Ajins out there just hidden though. The government says 45, but that's the 45 they have though. They don't have any other Ajins because they don't know about them. But yeah, because there should be thousands of Ajins out there in the world, probably a lot more, maybe millions. So yeah, it's there isn't just 45. There's a lot more. It has to be. Even Ken Nagai like says that yeah, like that can't be right. There has to be more Ajins out there. Sorry. Yeah. So then after that, we see right here like back then during the 1990s, we see like these military soldiers. I believe like the like the Marines, like they attacked this other soldier that was an Ajin named like nicknamed the Soldier of God by the people. That place, I don't know what it actually is, like that location right there. Yeah, so like it was all proven to be real though by everyone, like everyone there. Like they the government tried to keep like the fact of Ajin's hidden, but they couldn't though because it started to spread all around all around the world because like this was a huge thing, like immortal people. Like, holy crap! Yeah, so like the government couldn't keep this under wraps, so basically they had to reveal this information to the public and just tell them about that, like tell them like they're not dangerous, like maybe if they have like IBM, but most of the public, even some like government officials, don't even know about IBM. Like that's kind of a secret thing. Like most Ajins know. Like if Ajins are smart, which of course a lot of them are actually though. Not all of them though, but yeah, like most of them are pretty smart though. Like they're not gonna tell anyone about their IBM though. They'll might like leak it to the government, like so you know about it. But like the government does know about it eventually. Like kind of like Ikuya Ogura, like he knows about IBMs of course, but of course like he doesn't want to reveal too much information that he knows. So that's the thing. Gotta keep that secret. Yeah, so like people on it says right here, people on TV were fussy about how zombies had become a reality, but I don't see how it has to do anything with zombies though. Nah, genes are not zombies. They're just like immortal demi humans. That's kind of what they are. Yeah, and we see all around the world like people started to, like do experiments on Ajins, like trying to like put like ballistic like vests on them to like test like different like bullets, like shoot an Ajin, like yeah, because like stuff like you can't do it to a regular human because they'll die immediately. Yeah, stuff like that you see right here. They try to test some stuff like this is right here. Like however, research was confirmed that other than their immortality, Ajin are no different from humans. Once the public realizes like once the public like realized that, like they didn't see Ajins as dangerous though. But of course they didn't like bring up the IBM thing though. And a lot of Ajins are also like hunting quarry. Like some people like usually hunt for them to get money though. But yeah, they said getting money for Ajin is kind of like a myth though. It's not really an actual thing though. They do the government. If you find an Ajin, just take it. They don't really give you anything in return. I don't think so. Yeah, so that's the thing. And like Shinya reads all this on the internet. It's like pretty like horrified like about all these things, like all these cruel things they do to Ajins. Like if they find out about like Shinya, about the fact that he's an Ajin, like he's gonna be screwed into a whole new level. Like it's not gonna be good for him though. Yeah, like Shinya like, just like imagines like himself being in that situation, himself being like experimented on. Like yeah, like if Shinya was like discovered here, like I believe like he would be like the third Ajin discovered in Japan, not Kei Nagai. Like yeah, so like I believe like the first Ajin. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but like I'm just gonna tell you who the first Ajin is. Alright, sorry. Okay, the first Ajin is Jun Suzuki. She's the first Ajin discovered in Japan. Second one is Koji Tanaka. Third one would have been like Shinya Nakamura, but he got away. So the third one is Kei Nagai. So that's how it works there. Yeah, so Shinya imagines herself as a prime experimental suspect right there. But Shinya tries to like calm himself down though, because yeah, he says right here, it's okay, I'm calm. The important thing is that other than death, there's no way of identifying someone as an Ajin. Yeah, so things like they eat humans or they have strange voices are all urban legends. Yeah, like I mean, the strange voices thing isn't really an urban legend. Like they can actually emit a paralysis voice from them. Like I believe it's kind of like a thanosis like reflex though. Like that just happens right there, like that though. It's not really like, yeah, because like researchers explain that here, so it's not really that much of an urban legend really, but it is real though. Which means Shinya thinks he will be okay for the most part though, but not knowing that he left his head in the site, like and like basically he left his head in like the accidental site with his motorcycle area, but of course he got his motorcycle, got the arm brought it with him. I think he basically put his arm under his bed so no one could find it. Yeah, like so basically he hid all the evidence. Oh wait, actually no, he didn't actually bring his bike with him. He actually illegally he left it. He just like left it there. Looks like it was like illegally dumped, and then he just like walked home on his own. Yeah, so that's what's going on there, and then we see his like severed arm there too as well, like wrapped around in like newspapers as we saw right there. Try to make sure nobody finds that though, because it'd be creepy as f if someone like finds his arm like wrapped around newspapers though, even though he has both his arms right there. That, yeah, like immediately you know he's an Ajin, like he's not a freaking human. I don't know. Yeah, so like we see like Shinya's friend right there. I believe, yeah, I believe like it's like a friend of his who goes, a childhood friend, I believe. Probably he goes to the same high school as him. Yeah, so like Shinya like basically like yeah, Shinya's friend right here is like his name is Yusuke. Yeah, so Yusuke knocks on the door like, Shinya, you here? You home? Yeah, so like Shinya doesn't want, like Shinya's terrified. He doesn't want Yusuke, his friend, to find out he's Nazi because like he probably thinks like freaking Yusuke might like sell him to the government, get money for himself. Yeah, yeah, like Shina's like freaking terrified. Like yeah, well of course like Shina should act normal, like you know, like how he normally acts, like he should. But like the fact that he's Naji now like just freaks him out though. Like he doesn't want anyone to find out. Like yeah, like I believe like most Ajins should be like loners. You know, like people like yeah, because he just lives alone. Like don't have any like you know like friends, like human friends at all. Like just live alone, like basically. Yeah, so like then Sheena says right here, I never pretended to be out before. Have I? All I have to do is calmly act like I always do, like I just said. So Sheena opens the door. She sees Yusuke. Hey Yusuke, what's going on? Yeah, so good old Yusuke. Then Yusuke, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so then Yusuke comes in. I think he gets some like pudding for him, something like that. Yeah, so gets a pudding. Like Sheena wasn't there at the university because he said he had a cold. Of course, like he lied just so he doesn't have to go to university because he's all freaked out about the fact that he's an Ajin. That's not a cold. If he did, he just shoot himself and comes back, he resets himself. Yeah, he'd be fine. Colds won't harm Shinya at all. And then yeah, then after like Yusuke like notices how like Shinya is crying though, and like, yeah, like Yusuke has known Shinya, like I said, he's like probably childhood friends. Like he's known Shinya for like a long time. He knows everything about him. Like if he sees like Shinya like crying though, like Yusuke immediately knows like yeah, something's wrong with like Shinya, my best friend. Like he doesn't usually do this. Like well, hey, yeah, it's like Yusuke's like yeah, Yusuke's like something happened, and then I was like. Yeah, it's like yeah, but like Ashina couldn't tell Yusuke though. Like he's like terrified. He doesn't want Yusuke to know. Like he's an Ajin though. Like he can't like yeah. It's like he doesn't want him to know that because even matches like he'll be brutally experimented on. Like like people look at like these researchers might get like saws like open like split his body in half like just open up organs like that like collect his bones like yeah like they don't want him to like. Yeah, like Sheena just can't like can't allow himself to be within the government. So yeah, unfortunately, he probably feels bad. Like even if I even feel bad for Yusuke. Like, sorry, Yusuke, but I can't tell you. But please just go home. Yeah. So after that, like Yusuke doesn't know what to do. Like, what was I doing? I almost confessed. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. Like he can't tell anyone about this. He has to keep all this to himself. Like, yeah, he even almost told Yusuke about this. Like, you know, it was then after Shinya was like thinking to himself here, like, why did I think it would be okay if I stayed calm? Then I just want to see my friend's face. I don't think I can handle this. Like yeah, it's like he wants like yeah, it's impossible for a monster to be to live as a human being basically though. Like I can't live like this anymore though. It's cruel. It's like it's unbearable basically. It's like no, not yet. I won't give up. So yeah, Shina won't give up. Damn blah blah. Yeah, so like Yusuke has some hope that he can probably like hide his like right arm someplace. Like maybe someplace will like no one will ever find it. Like yeah, because if someone finds that arm, they'll probably think it's like a crime scene there. Like someone just like starts someone's arm, just puts it there, like hides it somewhere, maybe in like the mountains somewhere. Yeah, so like these guys probably don't think I'm carrying my own right arm right now. Yeah, like can you imagine like you're right next to someone, like you would never guess he's like carrying his own right arm. Like yeah, like that's like ridiculous, like freaking stuff like that. Like, or that I'm not human. Yeah. You're not human, you're not Ajin. And then we see an IBM right in front of Shinya. Of course, that's his IBM. Yeah, like that was the figure that appeared right behind of Shinya in like the beginning of the chapter. Like, and then it reappears right here again. Like Shinya has no idea what that thing is. He thinks he's going crazy, like seeing stuff again. Like, yeah, like Shina's like, Wait, what is that? Oh crap, I'm going crazy. It's just like Sheena gets freaked out but doesn't just runs away like, yes, someone save me. Yeah, like, yeah, okay. Sheena, like, you're literally like the last person you like, need to be saved because you're Naji, like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, so like Sheena like nearly runs into a car, about to get hit by the car, but yeah, if you get hit by the car, you'll be exposed to Najin. But then luckily Yusuke shows up, pulls him back, pulls his like arm, just saves him, gets him away from the car that was about to hit him. So lucky Shinya. Then after that Sheena and Yusuke go to like this, where it's like around like a fenced area around a bunch of buildings like that. Then after that, like Yusuke was wondering, like he basically asked Sheena, like, Sheena, are you okay? Like, what's going on with you? Like, hospital? No. Then actually, yeah, I think Yusuke says the hospital. No, before that, we should tell your aunt and uncle. Then after that, like Yusuke, yeah, so basically what's going on with Yusuke is like, what's going on with Sheena? I mean, yeah, it's like Sheena's saying like, Yusuke might actually help me though. Cause like of course, I mean, like, I guess like Sheena has known Yusuke for a long time, so of course he can trust Yusuke. So like, nah, there's no way that would happen. But at this rate, my heart won't hold out. So yeah, basically Sheena's saying that stuff. If it's him, I guess I wouldn't mind if I got sold out. Yeah, so like Sheena was about to tell him that, Sheena was about to tell like Yusuke that he was an Aji, but then after that, these guys in suits comes along, and then after that, like, they go to Sheena. Of course, like, they have Sheena's head right here in this like motorcycle helmet. Like, they know Sheena is an Aji, and they're here to like capture him, stuff like that. So Sheena's like, I've been exposed, of course. You've been exposed, and after that, so they take out this box with Sheena's motorcycle helmet. They open like the window shield of the motorcycle helmet, and it reveals Sheena's head is inside that motorcycle helmet. And then after that, yeah, Sheena's like, oh, they have my freaking head. Holy crap! Yeah, it's like he gets freaked out. Like, and then after he starts screaming, Sheena starts screaming really loudly. Thing that I didn't. Yeah, so Sheena starts to think that I didn't even realize that was my head. That my head regenerated back then. Like, yeah, it's like back then, like, Sheena didn't even know like his head even regenerated back then. Like, damn, like, that's pretty brutal. Like, just look at Sheena's freaking body. Holy crap! Basically, Sheena's like laying down. Can you imagine if you see like a human being like laying down on the floor, their head severed off with blood, like their right arm like severed off as well, like just blood everywhere, like almost like right there. Yeah, that's freaking that'd be like horrifying to see that. Holy shit. Yeah, it's like this suit guy named is Kido. He's from the Ajin Management Committee, and he says, in accordance with special measures concerning Ajin, we will be taking Nakamura Shinya into custody. This was a problem even before I became a monster, Shinya said. Yeah, so of course Kido and his suited men are there to capture Shinya. So after that, Kido, he takes out his gun, about to shoot Shinya down, so he can catch him. Yeah, so Shinya realizes that he hasn't been himself for a long time. Like, he's like, oh god, why? Yeah, so he's like that. He's freaking out, like crap. So after that, like, Kido's like, stop their movements by killing them. That's the basic method of capturing Ajin. I did something bad to Yusuke by getting Yusuke involved in this in the first place. Yeah, so that basically, Kido basically pulls the trigger on the gun, basically shoots a bullet, but then Yusuke gets in the way for some reason, gets in front of Sheena. I guess Yusuke wasn't listening. Yeah, like, Sheena's an Ajin, you don't need to protect him, but yeah, like, you basically, it was like a Kido, like, Yusuke gets in the way like this, gets shot right here, and it goes down for the count. I believe he's dead, but I don't think so. Yusuke's not dead here, of course. Yeah, he's not dead. He's fine. Yeah, then Sheena looks down like, Yusuke! Yeah, it's like, Yusuke's pretty screwed there. I guess he got shot right there. It's like, yeah, this guy's like, hey Kido-san, it's fine, as long as we get results, we can cover this up. Yeah, you guys are bastards, well, hell no. What do you, yes, like, basically we see like on Yusuke's leg, like, basically pieces of like particles of invisible black matter that only Sheena can see. Like, yeah, like the other people, like the humans, they can't see this though. Only Ajins can see black matter, invisible black matter. So like, Yeah, so we see it sprouting on out of like Yusuke's like right leg, I believe. Yeah, it's in his right leg. Basically, yeah, Shinya says like, "Wait, a shadow again? What does this mean?" And I'll tell you what this means. A freaking flood. That's what it means. A flood phenomenon. That's what it means right here. Like Shinya, basically, like Shinya like is in like a huge amount of emotional rage right here. Still that's what triggers the flood phenomenon. Basically, like tons of IBM start sprouting about. Basically, like it's crazy. Yeah. So like yeah, well, actually, yeah, the emotional rage and death at the same time combined together will unleash a flood phenomenon. Like, yeah, that's how that works. And after that, like, yeah, so Kito's such an idiot, shoots freaking Shinya right there when he was emotional like that. Yeah, let's try to like take him away. And then after that, like, yeah, it's like Kito, like, here's something like, yeah, of course, like it's the sound of basically like the black matter making the sound. Like, Kito doesn't know that, like, hey, he looks back, like, hey, did you guys say something? Like, no, sorry, I didn't say anything. Like, huh. That's strange. Whatever. Yeah, so now after that we see his IBM coming around like that, slash Keto in half. Like, holy crap. Yeah, but basically, well, not Keto, not Keto. Like, eventually he'll get to Keto, but like he like the IBM like slashes all the other freaking Keto's men like apart though. Like, it's freaking crazy. Yeah, basically everyone's dying right there. Holy shit. You see all these IBMs, like I said, like this is the flood phenomenon right here. Like all these IBMs show up, they just like slash and burn everybody around. Like it's like harvest hour right here. Like basically the IBM can also repeat what its owner says. Like right here it says, "I'll kill you," and then after that shoot it. Like, yeah, so basically Kido tells his suited men to shoot them. The Ajin like committee and stuff like that. But like the bullets don't affect IBMs though, so like the IBM is free to like slash all these guys apart and kills all of them. Yeah, see yeah, basically the IBM like rips this guy apart though right here. Yeah, and just to let you all know, like IBM, like they're just as strong as human beings. Just like they don't have any limits though. Like it's like kind of like their limiter has been removed, kind of like a One Punch Man, like Saitama removed his limiter. Like, kind of like same thing with IBMs here. Like basically, the IBMs don't have limits. They're just as strong as like me, for example. Like they're just as strong as like any normal human being, basically. But like they have no limits. Of course, like they don't have a brain, so they have memories but no brains. Like it's kind of like a hard drive. Like you put information to a hard drive. Like IBM's kind of like that. Like there's like a huge like humanoid shape of information, basically though, that you can use to get basically communicate with other Ajins through each other's IBMs like that. It's kind of like it is, and of course IBMs can also be used as a weapon mostly, which is pretty useful. Yeah, like there are many like impressive uses you can use for IBMs, but like they tried to it's like even Keto is like what is this, like is Sheena like a special type of IBM, something like what the hell's going on, like are we gonna die? Yeah, it's like yes, it's Keto's like basically excited, like, yes, this is a huge discovery, I did it, but yeah, like you're dead, like it doesn't really matter. Sorry, Keto, but you're not gonna live long enough to enjoy your huge achievement, discovery, whatever. Yeah, so they all dies basically. Shinya is the only one there left, like basically alive, of course, because he's an Ajin. He's the only Ajin there, and Yusuke is of course like, yeah, it's like Yusuke's alive, but he's unconscious right now too, though. Yeah, I think I don't like Yusuke is like good right now. He's alive, but we'll see. Yeah, so like all the other IBMs start to like disappear away, and then Shinya looks down onto Yusuke and says, "I'm sorry, but thanks to you, Yusuke." Like yeah, got it. Yeah, got it. So yeah, whatever. Like it's like Shina's about to leave, but then yeah, Shina looks down, like sees the sizzling like invisible black matter on the ground. He sees it right near Yusuke, but yeah, then after that Shina's like whatever, so he decides to leave, and then right here we see Yu Tosaki talking to the minister, his like cabinet minister, I believe. Then after that he says, "I called you for one reason only," which is the minister. He's saying this to Tosaki. It's about the case regarding Shinya Nakamura, basically, of the other species. Yes, he's like the minister is aware of the other species, of course, and he basically orders Tosaki to investigate and clarify what happened, prepare countermeasures if necessary. Yeah, it's like basically like Tosaki was given this job because Kido died, I believe. So Tosaki is now in charge of the whole Ajin community stuff like that. committee. Yeah, sorry, the Ajin committee. Yeah, so just spare me the panic, Tosaki. I understand. So Tosaki leaves, like leaves the cabinet minister, his boss. Basically, this goes. Yeah, so basically, this is the moment where Tosaki gets a little worried because he has to deal with Ajins now. So he gets the idea of like getting a bodyguard who is an Ajin. He heard of this. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, let's see. Like, yeah, basically, this job has a lot of casualties. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so he says Tanaka's of the management of scholars, the obstinate, egoistic bunch. It says like, yeah, so basically like this woman from Hyogo, basically, which is Izumi Shimamura. She's there right now, under her original name Yoko Tanaka, which is right there. Yeah, it's like Tosaki is like interested in getting her to be, so Tosaki can use her as his bodyguard because like he's gonna be dealing with Ajins, and that's freaking dangerous as hell. And he can't die right now because he has to take care of his wife, his fiance, Tosaki. So, well, no, it's just we don't know her last name, but I guess once she marries you, she'll be known as you, Tosaki. But currently she's in the hospital, and yeah, she ain't doing too good right now. So yeah. Yeah, like, I don't want to like say too much though. I kind of want to get to that like a little bit later, but yeah, like yeah, basically, once we get into like Tosaki's like character discussion topic video, I'll discuss stuff about that, about her, like her current situation there. Yeah, so basically like during that moment, so I guess like Tosaki goes to Hyogo like prefecture to get like Yoko Tanaka and have her name changed to Izumi Shimamura, just like I said with Izumi's like character discussion topic video. You can check that out if you want. It's in my playlist on my YouTube channel, Kaito JR. You can check that out if you want. Yeah, and then after that, you see Shinya back here again. He's so basically Shinya's like reading this newspaper right here. He sees how his name and face didn't get published, so that's good. Like, yeah, so basically Shinya's like, are they afraid I might summon that thing again? I don't know, maybe they probably didn't put you on there